Welcome, Goat fans, to another episode of Goat Radio. This is the greatest of all time podcast show, and we are back in the goatrage, fellas. I'm the big man. Joining me, Nucci. Salerno's in the goatrage.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, we had some flakers that couldn't
Wow.
show.
Yeah,
We
saw that brewing.
It's important to get in here. We gotta get our picks in after a crazy second round there of the playoffs, and it's tight schedules with the quick turnarounds and a game 7 yesterday. So we had to get in here, get this done for all of you guys.
Fantastic.
The boys are on it. First things first, boys. What are you wearing? Nucci.
I got the like last round. I was wearing the Florida Panthers hoodie, but we're experiencing a bit of a heat wave right now in Vancouver. So I got the Panthers playoffs tee, team issued, I believe. It's from actually 2022 playoff run last year, but it seems to be working for the Cats this year right now.
They are looking insanely hot right now.
Yes.
Salerno.
Yes, I've got out of the big win today for my friend here, Carlo, supporting him and his team, the Inter Milan Champions League jersey.
Wow, and Lukaku.
Lukaku on the back.
Lukacs, yeah.
Wicked jersey.
Forza Inter.
I'm sweating. It's we got to get the AC fixed in the goatrage. That'll
We might need a fan in here too.
I'm fucking cooking right now.
Tell us what you're wearing, big man.
I am wearing the double IHF referee jersey.
Wow.
And you know why, boys?
Fill us in, big man.
In honor of how absolutely atrocious the officiating has been for the playoffs. I'm going to say it right
I thought
now.
you were going to say for the World Championship starting in the IHF, but
Vacation Steve actually grabbed this at another thrift store he went to.
beat up a ref from a bad bet.
I'm also wearing the Vegas Golden Knights lid.
Oh yeah, nice.
They're rolling right now too. But boys, speaking of officiating,
Oh.
hey, I just gotta say this. It's really changing the fabric of playoffs. The hard-nosed playoffs that we know of. Listen, 20 penalties a game.
Yeah.
Listen, power plays, PK, part of the game. We love our 5-on-5 play. And it's getting out of hand. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's no multiple overtimes like we used to see. It's it just gets out of hand.
And I think the players are feeding off it and like diving like crazy. Yeah. And it's pathetic to see because it's hockey, but like everyone's doing it, so like you can't not do it.
They're the toughest athletes, but honestly now you get nicked in the head with the stick, you're going down.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Because you're gonna get a call.
Yep.
And it's, man, I hate it.
I think also how social media has become a big part of sports and everything is like it's blown up a lot more than I think we probably noticed in the past. How like the officiating, because now you just open your phone up and it's just there. Before it was just the guys on TSN or Sportsnet or whatever talking about it. They wouldn't really be too critical about it. And you're just like, okay, whatever. But now it's like, everyone's like, wow, this call, he's making up this. And then they're posting, slow motion replays of these plays and like how, and then everyone's like, yeah, like this is really bad officiating. I think it's a bit of both, but.
They got to put the whistles away. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I picked Edmonton last year's to win the cup. Because of this, everyone was getting the power plays. And I'm like, they were 60%. Almost worked. Two guys.
If they could play 5-on-5, they might have a chance.
Yeah.
Two guys. Speaking of Edmonton, guys, there's a cool picture that I saw here. It goes over all the players making $10 million
Yes.
that are not in the playoffs right now. Let's go through them. We got Jonathan Taves, 10.5, Kane, 10.5, Carey Price, 10.5, Mitch Marner, 10.9, John Tavares, 11, Doughty, 11, You got
Matthews?
Eric Carlson, 11.5. You got Austin Matthews, 11.64.
Wow.
Panarin, 11.642. And then you got McJesus at 12.5. Why do I say this? I'm thinking, what does that tell us? You know what it tells us? GMs might have to start restructuring their team.
They have to.
Listen, I love McJesus. That guy is worth every dime. I'd pay him 15 mil. But when you're paying him 12.5, you're paying Draisaitl right below. You're paying them 25 mil. And then you're sprinkling the rest of the money over the rest of the players. You're never going to win a cup.
Well, that's why we see these like backup goalies, or not like bona fide starting goalies that teams try and get away with.
You're not escaping.
And you're not going to get away with it in the playoffs.
Like, I feel like as a GM, you got to have a combo with your top guy. And
McKinnon did it right. He took a deal,
Yeah.
friendly to the team, got his cup, and then he cashed in after. But they weren't able to keep Kadri. They weren't able to keep a lot of stuff together. That's why they weren't really able to do it again.
They got the ring.
Yeah, they
had
got
a
the
lot of
ring.
injuries.
That's all
They
you.
had a lot
That's
of
all you
injuries.
want.
And that's all
This
it's
year.
about. Like, and then I look at McDavid. I'm just like, after your contract's done and you're still McJesus, like, are you? And if you want to stay in Edmonton, are you going to be up to the go to the gym and go, you know what? You pay me, but I'll take a couple mil cut.
It's not happening.
Do you know what I mean?
Set the bar
100%.
too high now.
Okay, or do you never win a cup?
Yeah, you're never.
Because you're not winning a cup.
Austin
like that.
Matthews is going to ask like for $15 million. He's going to ask something crazy. You can't keep all four of those guys in Toronto.
Like, I was hoping Leon Draisaitl and McDavid were going to do this, but
Yeah.
I'm like, let's be honest.
Yeah, what do they got? Two or three more years left with them?
Yeah.
Under these current contracts.
But does that make sense, guys?
100%. When you look
No,
at
it
teams
does.
like Seattle, you know, they were in a game 7 in round 2 with, you know, you need Yanni Gourds,
Yeah.
Palat, these guys that have won a cup. They're not making 10, 9, 8. You need playoff. You need to build your team for the playoffs.
Yeah. No, for sure. And then Crosby, you know, when his dynasty, he took a pay cut too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You got to think.
Stamkos did.
like if you want a ring, you got to sacrifice some dough.
And how can you? You're paying them. You're paying massive for those 4 guys. Well, they haven't won a thing.
Yeah.
How can you? You're going to go into the office?
Toronto.
Yeah. Or Ian, you're going to go into the office and say, hey.
Toronto's in trouble.
There's a flip side of it though too, where guys, yeah, they're young, but like maybe something happens and they can't cash in on it. They get injured or something, all of a sudden they can't cash in. So there's the other side of it where guys want to get paid while they're still able to, kind of thing.
Of course.
Or
at
at the highest level. But yeah, you can. There has to be, I guess, a bit of a.
I mean,
happy medium.
especially if you really love the city
If
and stuff.
If you want a cup,
Yeah.
if you want to win a cup, or you just want to be a good regular season team and get paid, that's fine.
So McDavid called Ken Holland, give up some dough.
Yeah.
Well, they can't for a few years,
Yeah.
I know.
and that could be their window.
Yeah.
Conor Bedard, draft lottery,
Mm-hmm.
going to Chi-Town.
Wow.
Everyone's freaking out because they thought it was rigged.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
I don't know how rigged in what way. I mean,
They were like the second worst team
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We don't need to get into that.
Yeah, I mean,
How
like,
is-
like people want to talk about, oh, I saw this, like, you know, I mean, I knew, you kind of had a feeling when you knew, usually when teams move up, like when New Jersey, I'm like, oh, they got it. They got number 1 because they jumped. Like, but people need to understand, I think the lottery's already done before it's televised.
Yeah.
So it's not like...
Anything that looks rigged is just like
Yeah.
bad or a mess up on the broadcast. kind
When
of
it
thing.
comes to stuff like that, I don't think any team is not in the room when this is going on. I'm sure they're paying attention and seeing.
Okay, one question and then we can move on to some predictions and some breakdown of the third round. Bedard over under 80 points next year.
Under.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get there?
How does he get there?
How does he not? What has he done? This guy's a Canadian hero already. This guy's dominating.
Seeing who are his line mates.
The game's changing. This guy's the new NHL. That's what I think.
I think there's nothing there's nothing left for him to.
So over under?
You said 80?
80.
I'm going to say under 80.
I'm going 95 points.
Wow.
I'm with Salerno a bit on that. Like, I don't know who he's going to play with.
Yeah, like Dickinson. Like, who's there? I haven't looked at the roster. I don't know what's left after.
FNSU.
Yeah. Are they going to have they got 2 first-round draft picks? They have 8 draft picks in the. Like, I don't know what the game plan is in Chicago.
They got crazy picks in the next 3 years.
But you know what?
8 picks in the first 2 rounds.
You guys say about
if they trade.
You know, who's he
I
going to
don't think he'll get more than 80 points.
No.
Okay, you guys say
I'm
who's he
going
going to play
under.
with. But as long as he plays first line, plays power play, he's getting those opportunities. He's going to make things happen, man. This guy's legit. This guy.
That's a point a game, though.
Yeah.
That's the point of game, yeah.
But, like, maybe he'll score 35 goals and have 20 assists.
Yeah.
Because, like, who's he setting up, too? I don't know.
Hey, I'm going over 80.
Okay.
I think I'll go under until I see their roster shape up a bit.
My decision could change. It's depending who's...
It will. Okay, boys. We are pumped for the 3rd round.
Yeah.